Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Carlos Santana now. First delivery to him on the way.
Carlos Santana.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Franco.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Brian Dozier.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Arrieta, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Hit hard up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia as Drupal Cabrera. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now to the plate, Matt Kemp.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grandal on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So striding in, Cody Bellinger.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
Arrieta sets. First pitch on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Up next will be Nick Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. And that retires the side. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it, and the throw is in time. Peterson is retired, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Clayton Kershaw. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Sliders in for a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Ramos will look up and make the catch to retire. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First offering on its way. Just got a piece to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Popped him up. Bellinger is there for it. 1 away. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2 from the stretch. Sliced hard but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little.
Puig is there. Let's see if they test it. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Manny Machado now. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Williams, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Count is 1-2 now. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta will start off. The 5th in this one.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Jock Peterson was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. Smoke toward the hole. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Carlos Santana.
Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cesar Hernandez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 down now. Ready once again, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Arrieta is ready. First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The ball and 2 strikes.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Ready for another chance, Wilson Ramos, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Wilson Ramos.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hard hit to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Standing in now, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good
Center fielder.
first pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Turner trying to get there. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pedro Baez gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Baez is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, Velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with two gone. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Santana at second with two down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. He's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Wilson Ramos would be next. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time, and he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging, a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next. The hit will be the Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Arrieta into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. The 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Dozier on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Second baseman, Brian.
And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Manny Machado.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Into the box, Justin Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Williams is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. 2 gone. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. Belted high and deep into right center. Cabrera going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Hit back toward the mound. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Now set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Kluber pauses. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider. As Asdrubal Cabrera would be next. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 5. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he'll step off and try again. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for Cleveland, Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There goes Cabrera. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Alonso is there. 1 out. Digging in, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. There was a fly out for him to start the home first. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Gomes over to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. Standing in, Jason Kipnis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Hoskins on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And that misses, ball 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So now Carlos Santana. First delivery to him on the way.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Kipnis has a play. And that's the third out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Cesar.
No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez Hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's inside. 2-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Misses, ball 2.
tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. A little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jason Kipnis.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Into the box now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1's the count.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Santana gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Missed with a slider. On a good curveball. Gets him swinging for route number 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-2, here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Jose Ramirez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Franklin.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. There goes the runner. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Right fielder, Yonder Alonso.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Yandy Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grouped.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the
First
Phillies,
pitch on its way.
the shortstop,
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Popped him up. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Nick Williams. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Morgan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging,
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera.
fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Melky Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this would be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
all right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready now, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time.
Carlos Santana.
Adam Simber takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Popped him up. Ramirez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Delfranco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. 1-2. Hoskins, base runner at first with one out. Pop high in the air. Encarnacion near the first base bag. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Now at the plate, Adam Simber. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat.
Number 90.
Brandon Geyer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Up high, 2-1 now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Very weakly on the ground. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitch.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Weather not much of an issue tonight, a mild 65 degrees here at game time. Pitch on the way. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Benintendi leads off first with one away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And there's ball 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Herrera.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
1 strike.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Herrera is on his way home, and he throws it away. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Now the first pitch here from Price. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Men on third with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1. Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Again, a 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, lifetime versus David Price, batting a robust .350.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. At the plate, Nick Pivetta.
Nick Pivetta.
First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 from Price. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.